The Duckling and the Pond Ripple. Listen closely, because this story begins with a sound so small, so soft, that most creatures would never even notice it. Plip, a single ripple, trembling across a quiet pond. But to one little duckling, that tiny ripple felt like thunder. And this is the tale of how something he feared more than anything became the very thing that carried him forward. The sun had barely risen over the meadow as the duckling tiptoed to the pond's edge, if tiptoeing was something a duckling could do. The water shimmered like a green-blue mirror, perfectly still, perfectly calm, exactly how he liked it. He leaned forward to peer at his reflection, wide eyes, soft feathers, the faintest quiver of nerves. And then, without warning, plip. A dragonfly kissed the surface, sending a ripple gliding outward. The duckling yelped, stumbling backward into the grass. To him, ripples weren't just circles in the water. They were warnings. They meant movement, and movement meant losing control. So every morning he came to the pond, and every morning he flinched and fled as ripples rolled out from some tiny disturbance, fish turning, wind brushing, frogs leaping. The older ducks would laugh gently. "Ripples are harmless," they told him. "They can't hurt you." But the duckling never believed it. After all, anything that could move something as big as a pond must be dangerous. Weeks passed. The duckling grew a little bigger, a little braver, but the ripples still frightened him, until one evening a storm began to gather over the meadow. Dark clouds crept across the sky. The wind picked up. The pond, once glassy, trembled under the first gusts. The duckling's mother called out, "Come home, little one, storm's coming." But he didn't move. He couldn't. Something strange was happening at the water's edge. The wind pushed a wave, larger than any ripple he'd ever seen, toward him. It rose, it curled, it swallowed the shoreline, and before he could scramble away, whoosh! The wave lifted him straight off the bank. The duckling shrieked, flapping wildly, but the water didn't drag him under. It didn't hurt him. It carried him. The pond itself seemed to cradle him, rocking him gently across its surface. The ripples, hundreds of them, moved beneath him like invisible hands, not pushing him down, not pulling him apart, but guiding him, supporting him, keeping him afloat. His breath slowed, his wings relaxed. For the first time he allowed himself to feel it, not the fear of movement, but the wonder of it. The storm passed quickly, drifting away as dusk painted the sky in soft strokes of purple and gold. By the time his mother paddled out to him, the duckling wasn't trembling anymore. He was laughing, softly, quietly, as the gentle ripples nudged him toward her. After that night, he no longer feared ripples. He welcomed them. Each one, he realized, wasn't a threat, but an invitation. A reminder that movement is the beginning of growth. And sometimes, even the smallest ripple can carry you farther than you ever believed you could go. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow.